Wow, I didn't know you could film with a filter on. I didn't. How cool is that? You can film with a filter on. This one's cozy. Let's get cozy together. Just me and you. Oh. I might do one in sepia or something. Can you change them while you're filming? But I want it to happen just by wanting it to happen. Kind of black and white, sepia, grayscale. The future is upon us. No, I'm going to take one more pill of doing these. These are my pills. They seem to be. Aha. The illustrious paw returns. Hello, mate. Can I get in? Can I get in? Come on then. Come on. Excuse us. Come on, mate. In you pop. It's so fucking cold. You're such a little ledge, mate. You're such a little fucking ledge. What was I gonna fucking talk about? I think there was something. There was fucking something. It really fucking was. I can't remember for the dearest life of me what it actual was. What was it now? What fucking? There have been many. See, that this is what goes on. Is my head just goes fucking rattling. Like, it's probably half an hour since I made the last one, and I've probably made about 17 more in my head. I think that's why they're so therapeutic. Even though they seem to just kind of like want to keep fucking happening, and I think that's why I have so many of these fucking car crashes. That just fucking. Where's your head at? I don't fucking know. I don't know what it is. Never mind where. Let me first fucking know what. Actually, that might have prompted me. I was going to talk about something that I sort of started to then talk about rejecting the existence of a poison paradigm, and it got really kind of fucking. But it was. Yeah, that was it. It was to do with you, wasn't it, Mr. Puskins? The fact that he'd nipped out for a shit. Nothing wrong with that, you might think, but his cat fucking box had been fucking really dirty. They hadn't had any stuff up the shop for 2 days. I walked down to the petrol station, which was fucking agony, because it is fucking agony to walk that far, and I cleaned it all out, and the fucker starts going outside to use the toilet as soon as it's clean. Literally, it was using it, it was fucking filthy. I was like, mate, I'm sorry, they didn't have any more fucking cat gravel. And I thought, just walk to the fucking petrol station. So I did. And it got me onto how he's pissed my bed. This is where I was going. He's pissed my bed 4 or 5 times. When I lived at the other place, he did it. When he was settling in, it's when he tries to communicate to me, and he does it in a very spectacular way. And it's like, he doesn't know what else to do. That's just how he operates, and it causes me a calamitous stinkety time. And it's my fucking bed, and I'm like, oh mate, come on, it stinks of fucking cat piss. It's vile. But he's just Gizmo. He just doesn't know anything other than that. That's how he fucking is. And in being like that with him, I saw the way that I loved him. I saw the way that I fucking loved him. And it's a point about self-love. See, it's great, really. I'll start off talking about cat piss, and now I'm talking about self-love. And it's relevant. It was fucking logical. It was sequential. It followed little steps. We got there in the fucking end, baby. Because it was, the poison paradigm thing was kind of like, what he was doing was acting irrationally out of fear. That's all that was happening. Something was unsettling him. So he did something spectacular, and he was trying to communicate something to me, because when he got ill with his mouth, he was meowing loads, but he did it then. It's when he's trying to make me just say, wake up, something, I need something. And I think, and I felt terrible about this, but I think that might have been why he did it near the end of the last place. I thought it was because I was really stressed out, because bitch features had given me 6 days to get rid. And 9 days, that was unfair. Yeah, it's 9 days, that's completely reasonable. Sorry. But it might have been that his mouth was hurting then. That's what I was going to say. And I didn't know, because I didn't know how to speak to him. You know, he can give me simple instructions, like when he wants to go out, when he wants his food, and you know, he knows how to ask for things and show me things. But he didn't know how to show me this stuff, so we wet the bed, and it's like, that's a ridiculous and crazy and annoying and horrible thing to do. It didn't bother me at all, really. It was horrible when it happened, and I was like, oh, ugh. And it's gross, and like, the amount I've washed this duvet was a fucking tenner. And it costs a fucking tenner to wash it each time in the big machine. It's like 7 quid or something, and then about 3 quid's worth of tumble dry time. So just might as well throw it away, but then I think I don't want to just create rubbish. But I just started saying to myself, I'm acting irrationally out of fears. And those fears aren't even mine. Someone put them there. I didn't put them there. But I'm responding to them, and it's subconscious, and it's happening without me knowing about it. And that's why I wasn't making sense to myself. That's very simplistically what's going on, or a big part of what was going on. And I remember writing fucking sort of poetry about it and stuff. I wrote yum and yuck. It was all the things that I thought were yuck were yum, and it was all yum and yuck this and yum that. But it's actually, if I had that sitting in front of me and you cared, I could explain every single one of those yums and yucks to you. It all made sense. Because I was consciously rejecting the idea of myself, because I was realising what wasn't myself. In a lot of ways. A lot of ways. So I think that is a good sort of journey towards self-love and self-forgiveness, is compare yourself to a cat when he pisses the bed. I love my therapy, because it makes perfect fucking sense. If you do what I do, this is how I learn. I'll let you into a secret on my brain. Distance, simplify, analyze, compare. Query, apply dynamics. Stand back and look at it more simplistically. And that's what I did with him, to just take away the specifics and simplified it into the sentence. He acted irrationally because he was afraid. Weren't you? Something unsettled you, didn't it? And you didn't know what to do. That's exactly right. And that's all I do when I be a dick, when I be a cunt, when I be a self-absorbed fucking twat, when I be a fucking moth. Face it, I am a fucking moth and a pervert. Simon Anstall delivers that line beautifully. Fucking beautifully. Honestly, it's comedy genius. It's comedy gold. Comedy gold. You know, they say it's about timing, but the setup, the timing is literal genius. I don't know why I'm talking about Simon Anstall. Just because I said narcissist. But yeah, I can be fucking lots of nasty, gooey, horrible, fucking disgusting people when I have been. And there's people who think I'm a fucking moron. And it used to really bother me how I behave, how I come across, how I get thought of, because it so often led to rejection and mistreatment. Anyone would be in that position when it was that common and it was that fucking confusing. So it was just, I acted irrationally because I was afraid. Fear exists in many forms. You know, fear of failure and fear of success. But like, everything's fucking fear, mate. Everything's fucking fear. Fear of not being good enough for somebody, fear of not having people around for long enough, you know, fear of not being appreciated, fear of not being accepted, fear of not being understood, fear of not looking good enough, fear of not being clever enough. It's always fear. It's always fear. Fuck everything and run. Or face everything and rise. Up 'em. Rise right up 'em. That's probably enough. 10:46. That's probably enough. I think I might have made my point. I wanted to try and make a point about, I think this is a transferable one for anyone. To think about the shocking, fucking needy or clingy or whingy or gooey or paranoid or fearful or whinging or anything that has made people go any of those things. You acted irrationally because you were afraid. It's normal. People do weird shit when they're afraid. You didn't make you afraid. You learned how to be afraid because someone else taught you how to be afraid of certain things, and you acted stupidly. That doesn't mean you're stupid. And I bet you're as stupid as I fucking am.